We're
There
gonna.
she is.
Okay, Miss
I
Laura,
see her.
we are going to introduce you, and I hope it brings you right up. Because if it doesn't, I'm sunk.
Chris isn't here.
Oh, we had it here a second ago.
We did.
Okay, I'm going to move this guy away. Oh, there it is. Sorry. We don't normally do this.
No.
So
Oh.
here we go. This is Laura Galto,
Oh, yay!
and we are happy to see you and hear you.
Hello.
So can we hear you, Laura? Is your voice
I
working?
hope so. Can you hear me?
Oh.
No?
No, I don't hear. Oh, maybe. Maybe now.
Laura, can we hear you? Try talking.
I can hear you.
Oh,
I can hear
dang.
you.
Earlier.
Can everybody hear Laura?
Did you turn off our sound? The sound
I
when we
did.
had that music? That weird sound.
Laura, will you try talking again?
I can hear you.
There you go. We
I'm
got
like
you.
a genius.
We got you. We might have a ping pong ball sound a little bit though. So we're just going to hope that that doesn't stay on there. So Laura, we are so happy to have you here today. We have watched you on Facebook. We've talked to you many, many times, at least through the internet and through the things that we've done. And we've seen you all over the place. Tell us about Laura.
Well,
Where are you from?
I live in Glen Ellen, Illinois, which is about 25 miles west of Chicago. And the house we live in right now was my grandfather's. And I live in the house or on the street that I grew up on. Was all aunts and uncles in a row. We all lived on the same street.
And that worked out okay, huh?
It did. It was fun. Our friends were our cousins, and it was good. It was good.
Nice.
So
And I
Pamela
met my
Hanger,
husband in 8th grade.
Pamela Hanger says, I spy Cabbage Patch dolls.
I'm trying to find
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Okay,
Where are
where are they? They probably are underneath
They're
our
in the
chat.
back.
Oh, over there.
Oh, there they are.
There.
Yes.
Nice.
Did you
Nice.
make those or do you just collect them?
No, actually, one was mine, and then his mother had a toy store, and 2 of them were hers. So
Oh,
All
wow.
right. Laura, what's your last name? Everybody's wanting to know.
Galto, Galto.
Yep.
Galto. Did we say that right? Galto,
Mhm.
Galto. We've been practicing your
My
name
husband
today.
and I met when we were my husband and I met when we were in 8th grade.
You're kidding.
Get
We went
out.
to the-
Wow.
No, we went to the same junior high, and
Nice.
that's where we met. And
In
went all
Chicago?
through high school together.
In Illinois?
Pardon me?
In Illinois?
Yep, the local junior high here in Glen Ellen. He moved here from the city when I was in 8th grade, and that's where we met.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's
Mhm.
exciting. That really is.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Well, tell us how you got into sewing.
Actually, I started my love of crafts came from my mom. We did everything together. I mean, we took cake decorating, we macrameed, we painted ceramics, we did everything. But she was a really good knitter, crocheter, and she did tatting. And I just inherited the love of all things crafts. And
Wow.
so, yeah, she had this, I don't know if you can see, right where the Cabbage Patch Kids are, that was her sewing machine. It's a Singer, an old Singer
Oh,
sewing
you're
machine.
kidding.
Nice. Nice.
And that's the machine that I learned to sew on. My older sister taught me. And yeah, so I kind of just went from there.
That
And
is.
yeah, did all that. When I was about 17, I decided I was going to buy a sewing machine, and I put it on a payment plan. And my dad is like, absolutely not. You're not going to do that. Take it back. So I ended up getting a little Singer portable sewing machine.
Oh.
I used that for years.
Is that
I made
right?
everything on it. Yeah. I used to sew costumes for the kids and just all kinds of, things like Pink Panther and Tweety Bird and drag costumes. And
Nice.
Well, how
so
fun.
it just kind of grew from there. But I didn't actually get into machine embroidery until about 2010.
Huh. Now you
Yeah.
alluded to making costumes for the kids. Do you have children?
4 sons. And
4
we have
sons.
4 sons, 11 grandchildren, and 4 great grandchildren.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Oh, my.
That's exciting. Everybody, I don't know
yes.
if you can see the chat box, but everybody's saying, "Hi, Laura. I love all the things behind you." They're talking about the cat in the hat back there and the
And
other things that we
Eeyore.
can see. Oh,
Yeah,
Eeyore's back there.
I'm the old lady that never grew up.
That's awesome.
I love it. Your
Yeah.
arrangement back there is really very usable. Very,
Yeah.
very usable.
I'm kind of a pack rat. I just make use of every little space that I have. And this was actually one of our son's bedrooms. So
Oh,
when the boys moved out, I have this room, and then there's another one across the hall, and that's kind of my overflow. That's where my vinyl cutters are, and fabric storage, all that stuff.
okay. Elisa said she wants to look that good when she's a great grandma. You
Oh,
do look
thank you so
really
much.
great, but you look too young to
Thank
be a
you very
great
much.
grandma.
Yeah.
Totally.
Thank you. Yeah,
Someone else said
thanks.
something. Let me see if I can find it.
We noticed her nails right off.
Oh, yeah, we did. Do you want to show
Oh,
everybody your beautiful nails?
They're beautiful.
Isn't that
Cool.
nice?
that's kind of my
Nice.
treat.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Actually, when I was pregnant with our youngest son, I took classes to learn how to do them
Oh,
myself.
Really? So you
you
do
do?
those
And
yourself?
no, not anymore.
Oh.
Not
Oh,
anymore. I used to do it when the boys would come home from school. They go, "Oh, mom's doing her nails again. It smells in here."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, I have them done now.
wow. And is that knotty pine on the back paneling?
It is. It is
That's
kind of
Nice.
something we
great.
inherited from my mom and dad. They had them and had that in the bedrooms upstairs. So
Uh,
kind of, old memories.
oh,
Nice.
that's
We're
the
kind
best
of,
thing to have.
yeah,
Wow.
we're redoing the room a little bit at a time. So yeah.
Oh, that's great. So you do like to do machine embroidery, correct? And is that
Yes.
your favorite thing to do?
Actually, in 2010, I took a trip to Maine. My brother, the brother above me, I'm one of four children. He was sick with cancer, and I went to
Hmm.
visit him. And his wife was doing pillowcases for children in hospitals on this embroidery machine, and I was so excited. I'd never seen anything like that before. So I came home and I told Jim about it, and he's like, "Well, let's get you one." So actually, he was retired. He retired early. He was like a superintendent of the highway department out here,
Oh,
and
wow.
he retired. And um, he did all the research. He actually found the quilt shop, which I love. I absolutely love this quilt shop. It's about 40 minutes away, but
Mm-hmm.
I love the people there. It's just great. So
Nice.
they he got me a package with it was a Genome 11,000, and it came with digitizer software.
Hmm.
I think it was, yeah. And I got a searcher. So I'm like, I get this stuff
Wow.
home. And I sit down and I was like, okay, what do I do now? So I just kind of self-taught on the digitizing.
Oh, wow. That's
And,
amazing.
and then after I got to know the people in the quilt shop a little bit more, they had classes that we could go to. So learned more there. And there's so much I have to learn. But what I did was I just kind of threw myself into the embroidery. So I embroidered everything for, I don't know, a few years. Everybody for Christmas got everything embroidered. And my husband wears T-shirts with weightlifters because he works out, and his initials. He likes his initials on stuff. So yeah, I fell in love with embroidery, and I think it was overkill for a while, but I still love it. I do. But ever since I kind of started watching my girlfriend's quilt shop, I really kind of got hooked on the sewing and the quilting more,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm kind of leaning that way a little bit more.
Uh-huh.
But I do still love the embroidery.
I think that we have to have a lot of different ways to do it, don't you think? It just
Mhm.
satisfies a lot of the creativity that we want to put out there.
Mm-hmm.
I do, and it's so fun now though because as you keep learning new techniques, um, I don't know if you saw that poster that I posted, that poster that's in Chris's office
Oh,
about the girl that
yes,
loves
I
sewing.
did.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I I I just thought it was so cute, so I sat here and um, decided, okay, I'm going to make myself one of those. And it took a little while and trying to
So
figure out how to do everything.
you digitized that yourself?
I actually, yeah, I put it and have
And
it right
Laura,
here.
actually, we're going to see that in a few minutes in our slides, but I
I
want to
like
see the
that.
real thing. Hold
I
it
like
up over
that.
there. Let's see it.
Oh,
That is so pretty.
that is cute.
Thank
I
you.
love
So
it.
what I did was I have a cutter that's I don't know if it's Janome brand Artistic Edge. I don't know if you've ever heard of those, but it came with this creative draw software. So what I did was I imported that poster and I traced around the girl and the desk and just to get the exterior, outline.
Wow.
And then I printed it out and then I posterized it and then I kind of traced and drew the rest of it in. And then I cut
Wow.
everything out and appliqued it.
That
But it
is
was fun. It was.
amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then for the print, I used iron-on vinyl because I wanted it to look
Really?
more like a poster. Yeah, so I just
Wow.
cut the letters out and ironed them on.
Boy, you're getting a lot of great comments about that poster that you did.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, Tana would
Oh,
like to
thank
know
you.
if you did your blouse that you have on.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Thank
Well, it
you.
looks like you could have done.
There's,
There's
that's one of the things that artistic cutter does is it does the rhinestones. You can cut them out and place them and do T-shirts and stuff. I haven't got to that part yet. I just get so
You will.
there's just
One at
too
a
many
time.
things.
So they're all saying you're so talented, Laura, that what you're doing is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can't believe she did that
I
poster.
can't either. That's amazing.
I mean,
So you
when Kyle called, I said, I don't have all the beautiful quilts that all these people have. I just give everything away that I make. Most of it's gifts. But I enjoy it. I just love it. I love creating things and giving people things that make them happy. And when I do make things, I try to think about the person that I'm making it for and gear it towards what they love. Like I have one daughter-in-law who really loves, Halloween decorations, and she loves purple, and she kind of the hippie-ish one. So I do like tie-dye stuff for her, and it's just fun. It's just a lot
makes
of
it
fun.
really personal. Well, you did send me quite a few pictures here, and what I'd like to do is bring it up, which will take you out of the screen and me out of the screen. And Kyle,
Okay.
I don't know where you'll be.
I'll be hanging from the ceiling.
And if you want to just tell us what's in this picture as I bring it up.
Okay.
Let's see.
We'll see if this is going to work. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Can you see that, Laura?
No.
Okay.
Let me look at my phone.
No, I'm going to do it a different way then. Sometimes it wants me to do it differently, so I will do it this way. Now can you see it?
Oh, now I can see.
Okay, so tell us what's in this.
Okay, so the one on the top with the bicycle, that was for my one daughter-in-law. And that was a pattern that we learned in a class. And I'm not even sure that may be a Kimberbell pattern.
Now, they're telling me they don't see this, and I'm surprised because it should be on the screen.
We can see
Okay.
it now.
All right, great. Go ahead, Laura. Please
Okay,
proceed.
and then the one next to it was I made it for one of my daughter-in-laws to put her Bible in when she went to church.
Oh, nice.
And then the one below it is, I think his name is Yoshi. I'm not sure. He's my one grandson. Really liked him for a while. One hung up on him, so I made that so he could put his little Nintendo Switch in there.
Oh, fun.
And then the two bags next to it, the one with the peace sign, that was for my one daughter-in-law. And her friend saw it and asked if I would make one that they could use for a raffle for cancer. So I made that for them. And then the unicorn was for my granddaughter. And the purse next to it is a cork purse. And then, of course, the one next to that is Kimberbell.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you have been busy, girl.
Wow.
And I have quite a few here, so let me start pulling them up. And I think this
There's
is
your
more
bag
bags.
lady with
you can be my bag friend.
Yeah.
Here's some more.
Oh, yeah. I thought of Barb when I was doing this. Well, see the Volkswagen on the bottom left, right corner. That's
I
for my
love
daughter.
that. I love
Oh,
that.
there it is. Nice.
And then the bags are those box bags. from.
Yes, I love
I grew up
those.
in Quilt shop.
Hmm.
And the one, the black bag next to it was a rose that I got. I think it was Urban Threads. And oh my gosh, it was so many
Oh,
stitches I didn't realize it,
Yeah.
but it turned out
Is that
beautiful.
on leather?
I don't know if you guys heard of the Walmart bag craze that was going on when everybody was getting these Walmart bags and buying them and then embroidering on them and
no.
No?
lining them and everything. They don't
Oh.
have them anymore. That was like maybe a year or two ago. So, yeah. And then the one next to it, we have our third youngest, well, second youngest, whatever, son. He's like 6'4". He looks just like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Oh,
Ah,
really?
So that was his bag that we made.
Nice.
And then above that was for my grandson, for our grandsons, and our granddaughter. And then to the
ah.
very corner was just for a friend that I made at the quilt shop.
Well, that's
Gal that
fun.
does all the teaching. Yeah.
That is fun. You see, they're all saying what a busy lady she is.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now this is a fun picture. This is not a quilting picture, but I think we would love to see this. Tell us
Oh,
about this.
wow.
Oh, okay. So that's my husband and our 4 sons and our little grandson sitting next to his dad. That was at
Cute.
our youngest son's wedding.
Oh,
How
And yeah, you
fun.
can see in the picture below, we were moving our son that day, the one on the left. That's
Ah,
the one. He's a police officer, and he's the one that looks like Dwayne Johnson.
oh yeah.
oh, yep, I can see that.
Yep.
I can
Yeah.
see that. All right, this one's kind of fun for this time of year.
Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, these are all things that we gifted to our daughter-in-law.
Oh, nice.
That Halloween quilt, that was kind of like one of the first things that I ever tried putting a quilt together. And it didn't come out too bad, considering.
No, not at all. It's great.
Yeah, and the pumpkin was one of my UFOs I just finished.
Oh, good job. I like it.
And the Zelda hat, that was kind of fun. We embroidered everything and then put the hat together. And then I just
Wow,
added the bottom to it.
that is amazing. Oh,
Nice.
whoops.
Oh, what do we do?
Hang on a second, Laura. I just kind of lost you. Not you
Okay.
personally, but here we go. Now, I thought these were really fun. I thought Kyle would really enjoy these too. This is pictures of your home.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Yeah. That's
So
in
we,
your house?
yeah, that is our inside of our house.
Wow.
We originally, I love country, decorating country. So
Uh-huh.
I was always country. And then we got, you'll probably see it in the next one, a Big Boy. I don't know if you know who Big Boy
I
Uh-huh.
do.
hamburgers are. We got one of those and he had it shipped from Massachusetts. It's in our front yard. And that's kind of how this all started. So we love the 50s. We kind of, grew up in the 50s.
Why
So,
not?
Wow.
yeah, we just kind of got carried away. And everybody knows now that if you can see the curtains in the one picture on the top left,
I
I
do.
made piano keys. I made
Oh,
piano
yeah.
keys on curtains.
Wow.
And yeah, we had somebody paint the refrigerator. That's our actual refrigerator.
That is?
Wow.
Oh,
It is.
oh wow.
I thought it was a
real
Coke machine.
No, actually, when we were redoing our kitchen and retiling, and the guy that was doing some of the wiring accidentally wired incorrectly, and we lost our refrigerator.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
no.
So I went to the appliance store, and they're like taking me over to the double doors, the fancy refrigerators, and I said, well, actually, what I'd like is the oldest looking refrigerator that you have. And he kind of looked at me like I was kind of crazy, but it
Uh-huh.
turned out perfect. So
That is
yeah.
Nice.
great.
I want to see this pictures over here.
I can show you later.
Oh, look at their front door.
Oh, that's amazing, Laura. Okay, I'm anxious to get to the outside too.
So
Let's
the
see what
door,
else
the
we have.
phone booth is actually a closet.
Is it really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. hmm
Okay, here's the outside. This is
Oh,
amazing,
my
Laura.
gosh. How fun.
So there's Big Boy,
Yep.
and the one next to it is our shed in our backyard. My dad used to own some gas stations, and one was a Texaco gas station. So we turned that into a Texaco.
Unbelievable.
Where did you find all
And
this
we,
stuff you've put in your house and yard?
a lot of searching. The signs, the gas sign I made with cutter, and the
Wow.
Texaco sign that's in the back
Uh-huh.
next to the shed. Jim and I made that. We found columns like at the Home Depot,
Oh
and
my.
bought this big round steel sign, and then I pieced the vinyl to make the Texaco sign, and we put that up.
Huh.
So everything, yeah, we did that. And then the Coke can is our mailbox.
That is
People
amazing.
want to come visit.
And
All
our
right,
driveway, you can see, has
the
Route
picture
66.
the picture you have here
Yeah.
of the road that's going down
Mhm.
is your house at the bottom. I mean, tell us where that road is situated.
That's our driveway.
Oh, that's your driveway.
Yeah.
Oh my heck.
Do people
So
just come and sit in your driveway to look at all the stuff?
we have people stop all the time, and Jim will say, "Laura, can you come down? We have people." So I mean, he really loves it
Good.
too. I mean,
Oh,
Wanna
he's
see
out there all the
this.
time. And then the garage door, that's our garage door on the bottom right.
Oh,
Took us
really?
about 9 days to paint it.
oh, I'll
No
bet.
kidding.
Well, does the paint just like wear off though? Do you have to repaint it?
No, actually, I bought this paint, exterior craft paint at Michael's, and
Yeah.
I've only had to touch up, I think I only touched up the tables because they were starting to fade because
Oh
they were
my
a lighter
heck.
pink. So I painted the
Really?
bread, and up close it's got like the boomerang pattern in it, and yeah, it's
Wow.
kind of.
There's a question. Let's see what the question is.
Okay. We have
Kenzie
to move
has a
things around a little bit. Kenzie wants to know if you do Christmas lights at Christmas time.
Actually, we did for years and years. In fact, when our boys were home, we used to start in November,
Oh, wow.
and we used to have our entire lot edge to edge decorated.
I'm
But
tired.
high school kids started vandalizing,
Oh,
so we had to quit,
Aw,
which was sad. I mean, we had a
that
little
is too
2-year-old,
bad.
yeah, 2-year-old boy
Aw.
came with his mom and dad and said, "Thank you for the pretty lights." It was sad because we had everything. I mean, we had the pop-up air balloons, like 10 of them on both
wow.
sides lined up, and we had a corral with reindeer in it and snowflakes on our roof
Oh.
and a train in our front yard. And yeah, we finally we had to put up a sign and said, "Sorry, this will be our last year," because the thing
Oh.
that was the last year, we put up one of those globes with the snow in it,
Uh-huh.
and somebody sliced it.
Oh.
And we had just bought it. So, and
Oh,
it was
that's too
just kids,
bad.
and
Hey,
it's sad because, yeah.
hey,
So, yeah, we
Laura.
don't do it anymore, but definitely did. We look like the Griswolds, definitely.
I would like to know if I could come buy gas at your place.
Yeah, really.
It's a
Really?
lot
much is it?
cheaper. It's 28. 28
Whoa.
cents. I think I would like to come there and buy gas.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We have quite a few here that
there
we still
more?
can look. Yeah, there's lots. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so the top one is one of our grandkids. His name is Vincenzo. And that was his first birthday. We got him a car, one of those little motorized cars.
Oh yeah.
And his dad is a huge Gators fan, so we made a teddy bear for him.
Oh.
And down below, he's a little bit older, and he was diagnosed with autism.
Oh.
And he, oh my gosh, now you would never even know. You would never
Really?
even know. He is the most, and I told my son, I said, it's not just because he's our grandchild, but he is the kindest, sweetest, smartest
He
Nice.
looks
child.
adorable.
Nice.
He is so sweet. So I made that. They were going to Disney because his mom's sister was running a marathon for autism.
Oh.
And so, yeah, I made that and the little alphabet thing for him. And then above, next to him is another grandchild with he was a Ninja Turtle one. And then above that is a cupcake backpack I made for Vinny's
Wow.
sister.
Oh my gosh.
And
Cool.
yeah, I just see these pictures and then I try to copy them.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, yeah.
so, yeah. And I don't know, but probably a lot of people have done the snowballs.
Oh yeah, I love the
Yeah.
snowballs.
Well, that looks
So yeah.
fun. All right, let's see
Hmm.
what else we've got here. We have another picture with kids' stuff in it, so let's see what that is. Oh,
Oh,
wow, look what you've done.
Thomas the Train.
Yeah. Yeah. Vinny was collected Thomas the Train like crazy for a few years. And then he got into the minis. So I had this little stool at home and I converted it into a Thomas thing where he could put all his little Thomas minis in there
Oh,
Cute, cute.
and embroidered it
fun.
for
And
him.
then the teddy bears.
You
Yeah.
got all
And
those
then,
teddy bears?
Look
You've
at the
been
yeah,
busy.
Batman. Is that a Batman bunny?
yeah, it was a
Cute.
Batman bunny. I did Easter bunnies one year and I tried to make them to what each child liked.
Oh,
Uh
look
huh.
at
And
you. You
yeah,
you got to be the best grandma out there,
Yeah.
Kyle
Yeah.
included.
Yeah.
it's fun. I really enjoy it.
All right, let's. Oh, this one. Oh, I really liked this one, Laura. Is that so
Oh,
cute?
And you did that off a
that's
picture
Mandy.
too?
That's Mandy. That
Oh,
okay. So that my granddaughter had a thing for this Mandy doll, and she said, "Can you make me a Mandy doll?" And I'm like, "What does she look like?" So she showed. We got the picture, and I was like, "Oh gosh." And I wasn't crazy about doing the muslin, but I actually found. I was just looking for fabric and stuff, and I found the muslin doll at Joann's, and it was perfect. So I painted
wow.
the face, did the hair. I had to look up online how to do the yarn hair, and so we put her together. And then her dad is a mechanical engineer, and he has a cutter. I don't know what it's called, a 3D printer, and he
Oh
did the
Oh,
wow.
glasses
yes.
for me.
Oh,
And then of
fun.
course we had to make her a mask because it was during COVID. So
Oh
So you
my.
just barely did that. That's pretty recent then, isn't it?
yeah, that was not even a year. Yeah,
Well, that is cool.
thank you.
Okay, let's see what we have here. Now, this just says miscellaneous. And look at that.
Okay, well you recognize those, the sewing machine cover
Yes, I do.
and table topper
Oh,
from
and
Kyle's
look at there.
class.
I
Yes.
know.
Wow, look at you
Yeah.
go.
And the shirt, our grandson, um, when they moved into a new house, his bedroom was in the basement, and he was kind of a little scared.
Ah,
So
oh,
my son had two of these shirts because he coached his basketball team,
Oh
and
nice.
so we took the shirt and turned it in, stuffed it with a pillow, and
and
I
with
put
some
the
Great
little saying
idea.
pillowcase.
on it.
That is a great idea. I can see you're going to give a lot of people ideas of things they can do out
Mm-hmm.
there. Okay,
Yeah,
here we're
it's
getting
fun.
into some table
Oh.
runners or wall hangings. What have we got
Wall
here?
hangings, these are for grandkids that we did. One's a dog person,
Uh-huh.
one likes the beach, and one's a cat person. And then Vinny just started taking guitar lessons.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so I make all these things, and then I take them down, and Jim looks at them, and he's like, "Okay, maybe you should put this here, or maybe you should
Oh
put this
wow.
here." Yeah,
So
That's
so
he
awesome.
he's my
so he
critique.
so he helps you with it. Is that
He's
what you're
pretty
saying?
artistic too.
He does. He comes up with a lot of ideas.
Okay,
In fact,
look what we've
oh
got.
yeah,
Oh, I love the Grinch.
yeah,
How?
that was one of my favorites. I made one for everybody, and then of course a little sheep pillow and the memory pillow.
And
Came up with
coins.
that
Mm.
as a gift for our neighbor whose wife passed away. And I actually also the first one I made for our daughter-in-law when her dad passed away.
Oh
And
Oh,
then
nice.
the
wow.
pillows are from the My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop pattern,
Uh-huh.
and I
Uh-huh.
just
Reading
used
pillows.
iron on vinyl and put
Ah,
glittery names on them.
wow.
Nice.
Amazing, Laura. You have a lot of talent. Looks like we've got
Thank
some
you.
more pillows right here.
Oh
Oh yeah.
Lots
nice.
and
Okay, so
lots.
those pillows with the names on them
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
were Kimberbell Kids
Yes,
or
they were.
something,
Uh-huh.
and it was
Yep.
from 2006.
Yep, I believe it.
We just did
Yeah,
those name pillows in our
yeah.
kids
Kids class,
class.
yeah.
And
Wow.
Felice Naughty
For some
Dog.
reason,
I like
that's
that.
I need that
Yeah,
pillow.
the Felice Naughty Dog, that was for the girl that manages the quilt shop where I go and take classes. And
Nice.
then the, what do you call them? What do you call those things? I just went blank. Scales of Justice.
Oh,
My husband has a friend who's an attorney,
uh-huh.
so
Oh,
we made that for him.
Wow.
And that the other pillow is the one that I made for our daughter-in-law when her dad passed away.
nice.
You are so thoughtful.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like
Thank you.
we're coming into table runners here. Let's see what we got.
Oh, how
What?
fun. I like them.
Yeah, I just kind of get, carried away. I get on a roll with some of these things.
Well,
So-
if one is good, 7 is better.
Yeah, exactly. Because I do, 1 year I'll do bags for everybody, and then another
Uh-huh.
year I'll do purses
Yep.
for everybody. So I try to come up with different ideas because I think the boys were kind of getting tired of the sweatshirts with their names or whatever.
Yeah.
So I try to come up with something different. But yeah,
Nice.
these were fun.
Those are awesome.
Ah,
Thank you.
what is this question? Can you read it?
Which one?
Right there.
Came.
Oh,
to do.
Kelly wants to know when you have the time to do all of this.
I just kind of squeeze it in. Sometimes I just do marathon sewing, especially around
Uh-huh.
Christmas time. And
Okay.
those angel wings were from, was it Cotton Street Common?
It was Cotton Street. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
And I
It is
saw
Cotton
that
Street.
on, what was it, Meet the Makers or something? Wasn't she on
yeah.
there?
Uh-huh.
I think
Yep.
I remember she did something. Because doesn't she also have is she the one with the bicycle?
She
With
is.
the-
In
or
fact,
is
she's a
that-
good friend of ours. She doesn't live very far from here, and we see her very often. I really like her.
I just fell in love with that. And I made
Mercy.
one for our daughter-in-laws. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is so
Nice.
cute. And there's your poster
That is
you did.
unbelievable.
Mhm.
I love that poster.
I think that's got to be
Thank
your
you.
shining glory there. That is amazing.
Yeah, I really do like it. I thought it was so cute.
It is just
Took
beautiful.
a little bit of time, but all those teeny tiny appliques, and of
Oh,
course my
yeah.
free motion that I learned. I was so excited that I could use that. So
That's
I have
awesome.
learned so much from all you guys. It's
Oh, well,
just
thank
nice.
you.
awesome.
You know
Nice.
what? We learn a lot of stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way we do it. And they are loving the little girl sewing, that poster that you did. I mean,
Oh.
people are making comments about it.
Yes.
And they're all talking about how talented you are and how they want to come to your house and see that amazing home that you have.
You'll have to watch this later on so you can see all the comments.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, we really enjoy it, and then people know that we, like the 50s stuff, so they'll come over and say, "Oh, here, in fact, our one neighbor that was across the street, her dad drove for Coca-Cola, and she brought over a little crate with some teeny tiny Coke bottles in it.
Oh,
So
cute.
yeah, we get all kinds of,
Cute.
yeah, we get goodies from people. Mhm.
So people think of you when they see stuff, right?
They do. They do. In fact, we have construction workers that'll be going down, working on houses and stuff
Uh-huh.
down around the block. And one guy stopped with a big boy sign, a little
Are you
metal
kidding?
big boy. No, he said,
Really?
I thought of you guys, and he gave it to us. So yeah.
Nice.
I like that. I
Nice.
like that a lot.
People
Well,
are pretty
yeah.
thoughtful.
You're very talented. And you're
Thank you
sharing
very
with
much.
all these other people too. So you're making their day besides. So it's
I
like your
hope I
little
do.
things that you put on Facebook, the things that we make, we create, we grow from, and then we give it to somebody else, and it just goes on. It's like the ball keeps rolling.
That's why
huh?
Facebook, that's one reason why Facebook is kind of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
We get to see everything.
Right.
All right, so here's my last question for you, Laura.
Okay.
Okay.
What's some advice that has served you well throughout the years that you can share with everybody else?
The one thing that I always tell our boys is just make sure you maintain your own inner peace and that you don't lose your joy and use your time wisely and just do the best you can to love God and love other people. And
I love that.
that's mhm, pretty much what I
That's
try to live by.
amazing.
Well,
That's amazing.
you are really a special lady. Very
Yeah.
special.
Thank
We are
you so
so
much.
lucky that we got to be here and talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
thank you for
I'm
sharing.
so happy to have done this with you guys.
Well, good.
Well, it's
Good.
made my day.
Yeah, we're pretty somber because we're like, whoa.
This lady is amazing. Okay, it's
She's way out of my league.
totally,
No
totally.
way.